All right, here we are. It is April 9th. It is Team Liberate weekly call, and we are here to chat about our new team coach website. And I want to share with you my new system for training new coaches and getting new coaches started right, that I think is much more efficient for us, more consistent across the board for everybody in our team. It's just, I think it's a more organized, systematic way that will benefit actually everybody, both the new coach and the upline sponsor coach. So I just kind of wanted to walk you through the website. The reason I haven't done this sooner, I know the website launched a while ago, because I didn't really know how I was going to, I knew I wanted it, and I knew I had the information there, but I didn't really know how I was going to implement it. And so I didn't want to share that with you guys without having like a solid system in place. So now I feel like I have a semi-solid system, so I want to share and hopefully that we can get started right away using this and growing our team. So I'm going to share my screen. And so I want this to be very like interactive. If you have any questions, if you have suggestions, I'm all ears because this is brand new to me too. But basically I knew I wanted to have the website in general. And then after watching like Ashley Fell Dyson do hers, and I know her sister created hers, so I reached out to her sister, and seeing the way that Ashley kind of uses her as a tool to train her new coaches and to train her coaches to be coaches. It just seemed, and after, I know I was getting bored with Coach Basics, like the system we had for Coach Basics. And I just think this is the best way to go about it, at least for now. So the website is www.iamteamliberate.com. And so while it's a little bit about me because Team Liberate is my team, my goal was to not just be like the Brooke Reed show. I wanted it to be more of like a team page. So there's stuff about me as, this is my team, but the tabs over here, start your own health journey. So for people who want to like join challenge group, I have this. And think, while you're looking at this, think about potentially maybe wanting to create your own website for your team, or at least creating your own videos, the videos that I'm going to show you for the new coach getting started right. So, and then the Team Liberate is where all of us kind of come into action here. So I did a tab about talking about how our team got started. I can't wait for Summit to have some more updated pictures of all of us. And then you can see there's some tabs to the left. So there's a little bit about our story, and how I came to name the team. A tab for people to fill out the form if they want to join our team. Just some questions about who they are, where they're kind of coming from, what they want, like why they want to be a coach. And then these are the two biggest pieces. So there's the congrats, you're in. So this is basically like we've signed up a new coach. And this isn't just for me. It's like if you sign up a new coach, you can send them here too, whether you plan to make your own eventually or not. So I try, and again, I have to, once I start using this, I'll kind of pick up the things that I need to tweak a little bit. But for the most part, it should be like we're here, we're excited to have you, not like I'm excited to have you type of a thing. It should be like a team thing. So I was looking at Ashley Fell Dyson's page over the weekend and getting a lot of ideas and stuff from her. And so I do have a lot of the same things that she has, just because she's Ashley Fell Dyson. She has a lot of great ideas. So there's a little bit of like an opening blurb. It says, hey there, welcome to the family. We are so excited to have you join Team Liberate. I know you probably have a ton of feelings and thoughts running through your head right now. Please know this is totally normal. We all start somewhere, right? Let's start here. Take it one day at a time, and on that day, focus on the training in front of you. The best coaches are the ones who really take the info in like a sponge and implement. Don't move past day one if you are still on day one. Pro tip, use your notebook to take notes throughout each training and send the coach who signed you up a photo of your notes at the end of each day. This will hold you accountable and get you started on fire. So I think for those of you who weren't, I guess who I haven't talked to this about, my thinking was that with our old current system of Coach Basics, it just seemed a little bit slow. And because it's only run once a month, right? And it's a 2-week program or 2-week group with 10 videos in total. And I felt like some people were coming in like with a fire lit under their butt. And then they join this group and it's nobody's fault, but it's pretty quiet, especially if we only have a few people each month. And it's like they come in with this fire and they want to get started, and then there's one video a day. Where some people might want to come in and they might want to watch all 10 videos on a Sunday because they don't have any kids and they're really excited and they have all day on Sunday to watch the videos and they want to get started on Monday. Rather than like watch one video Monday and one video on Tuesday, And it's like, can I just freaking get started already? So this kind of puts the ball in people's court. If they have a fire lit and they want to get started, they're going to go through, it's going to be very telling to you as their sponsor coach. If they go through all of these videos, which is totally doable, majority of these videos are like 8, 9, 10, maybe 12 minutes. There's one that's like 20 minutes. They can totally do it in a day. Then they're a runner and they want to run, and you can support them by knowing that about them. And then if it does take them 2 weeks to get through these 7 videos, and that's not bad, that tells you, what kind of a coach they're going to at least start being. Maybe they're going to be more of a hobby coach or something. Just looking at like Ashley's team, and her team is just like seriously on fire, and this is what she does. And I think it really helps because, people can run with it if they want to, or they can take it at a slower pace if that's what they want to. So, and I took, Ashley's like headings. So she has day 1 is all about vision. And so for each day, there is the video and a little blurb. So you can click on the video. I did these all this weekend.
Hey guys, how
so they're
are
all
you?
me.
Welcome
listening
to
myself
day
talk.
1 of
But
our Coach Basics
literally all
training.
weekend I was
Today
listening to Ashley's, taking notes, and then recording it. And then erasing my notes, listening to her second one, taking notes, and recording it. So this is definitely something that I would, especially if you've been a coach for a while, I would, get a feel for how mine is, and definitely think about creating your own. Even if you're not creating your own website, creating your own videos. And you could do something like, I know what Pat does is he has his new coach, like he must have some sort of welcome or something. And I have that still too. But then they tell him when they're ready for the first video, and he sends it to them. And then they send him some notes when they're done with it, and they talk about it for like a half a second through text, I think. And then he sends them the second video. So that's something you can do. Or if you just want to put all your videos on a Google Doc, and you send your new coach a Google Doc with the videos. Like, it doesn't have to be on a website is what I'm saying. Just think about how empowering it is for your new coach to hear you saying all of these videos rather than me. I was really nervous to do them. And honestly, I think maybe out of the 7, 5 of them, I recorded on my first try. And I was like really surprised because I just took notes, and you can do the same thing. I just took a bunch of like notes, and I just, you're nervous, but then once you start talking, it just kind of comes. So I would definitely consider making your own videos. If not right now, then sooner than later. But I just took her topics, and I just ran with it. So there's one on each like pretty big topic you'd want a new coach to kind of use to get their feet wet. Vision, the 4 vital behaviors, discipline, meaning like doing it even when you don't want to, a little back office information with the new coach online office, which is good, obviously. Documents and resources. So through looking through Ashley's stuff, I definitely took a bunch of her documents, and I asked her, and she was like, you can literally take anything. So I don't feel bad. I just wanted to make sure she didn't care, because she has some of the stuff she has is just amazing. So This is actually her video, so I figured I didn't need to recreate it.
So let's go into Google Keep.
So
what you're going to do, you're going to see, I've tried to make mine super pretty with colors, but if you want to keep it black and white, that's totally cool. But you'll see a bunch of different captions that I've made. What is Shakeology? Different hashtags that I use, just literally.
So it's like a 1.5 minute video about literally how to use Google Keep. And then these are her scripts. Nope. These are her and my scripts. I added some. But just, so basically she's telling you here, these are the scripts that you would put into your Google Keep app. And each one of these colors is a separate note. It's kind of like Google Keeps is kind of like sharing notes rather than like sharing documents. These are the types of things that you'd want to just have, offhand, just to copy and paste really quick. These are the things you don't need to be looking up every time. The form for somebody to change to as their coach, what you could say about a quick breakdown for Shakeology, things like that. Rejection, all about like, not everybody's going to say yes. You got to go for no. You're planting the seeds. You're digging through all the seeds to find the ones that are going to sprout. The ones that do sprout are worth it, that type of a thing. Because I think it's important to share with new coaches that like, you're going to hear no's and that's okay. And then day 7, this was the longest video, just about kind of like, let's get started, what you need to do. Let's run with this. And then they're going to do this. So let me back up for 1 second. Actually, no. I'm still making sure I am figuring out the right way. Okay, so if you go, I'm going to come back to this, but if you go to the exclusive Team Liberate content, so this is for like us, we're already coaches, we're not new coaches. They do have separate passwords because I just don't want brand new coaches to be looking in all this stuff because I just don't want them to get overwhelmed. So, once your new coach has kind of graduated from this tab, they can have the password for this stuff. So this is just basically a centrally located spot for like some of the most useful documents as a more veteran coach. So in coaching stuff, some of them don't have like the most inventive names. The new coach welcome email. So basically I sign up a new coach tomorrow. I'm going to send them this welcome email. So I'm still having a welcome email. And you can see here, there's just a little bit of, it's kind of the same wording we had before. And then this is my kind of system. So please watch this quick video. It's the same video I had before. It's like the intro video, and fill out the form. I just ask them about like what they like, what they don't like, just get to know them a little bit. After that, log into IamTeamLiberate.com and go to the Team Liberate tab, which is the one I was just at. Go to congrats, you're here, you're in, start here, enter the password. Watch all of the videos in order, those exact same videos I just showed you, 1 through 7. Watch them in order because I do refer to the one prior or the 2 prior and the next one. So it's definitely important that they watch them in order. Read through all of the info because like there's extra tabs there. And message me when and only when you've done everything. Note, if you want to run with me and all of this takes you a day to do, great. If you're looking to be more of a hobby coach and take your time with this, that's fine too. This is your business and you set the pace. Whatever you decide, I'm here to support you. Take notes as you're going through everything and send them to me after each video to hold yourself accountable if you want to. Also make a list of questions you come up with and we can go through them when we chat. So this is their email. I'm giving them the information, so I'm not holding their hand. I'm not going to make sure they go to this website. I'm not asking them, have you done it? I send them this and I'm waiting to hear from them. So then they go to where we just were. So, my new coach, she gets that email. She comes here. She's going through all of this. Maybe it takes her a day. Maybe it takes her a week. She gets to the end of this and it says, woohoo, you made it through the entire training. Now let's set up a call. I've got to move our faces. I want to chat about the bigger picture with you, why you decided to join us, what pushed you to finish all 7 videos, and just get to know you better. Shoot me a message so we can set up our 20-minute call ASAP. And then there's, this is gold. Bonus, don't skip these. So when you talk to your person, you want to make sure they looked at this. This I just literally I replaced her Team Elevate stuff with Team Liberate, but I literally just took this because I think it's amazing. New coach checklist. So she writes, on your own time. It's kind of like our original welcome email that was like wicked lengthy, but it's updated and it's more succinct. It's awesome. So it just kind of walks people through, like, I've had people who didn't understand that you need to go to beachbodyondemand.com to access the workouts, just like little stuff like that. She goes through the active military, setting up a Zoom account. It's just like anything and everything. A lot of these, and you can, when you play around with it, you'll see a lot of these aren't her. They're like corporate videos or, top coach videos explaining the different things. It's really like clear. As a brand new coach, this is like an amazing document to have. Understand why you should advance to Emerald and ASAP. Like, that's awesome. So I didn't even want to mess with this because I thought it was like the most amazing document ever. She clearly spent a lot of time on it. So yeah. And then I would have that 20-minute call with them. And then this is good too. How to hold active rank. This does not include the beach bars yet though. So we'll have to update this. But it just goes through about like why it's important to stay active and how you can stay active beyond just Shakeology too. So that's basically that for that. Do you have any questions about that before I go on? Or ideas to add or clarifying questions or anything? So I'm not going to, that call I'm going to have with people is just, so basically this call, where did I go? Here we go. I think when people, no, that's fine. So I'm not going to have those like one-on-one. I'm not going to have the 3 one-on-one getting started right video calls with people anymore. They're taking a lot of my time, and this is very telling, I think, how fast people get through this. And, if they do send you the notes or if they don't send you the notes, or you just get a feel for it. And so I think I first want to see how involved people are with like getting started and, getting a feel for how fast they want to go and that sort of thing. Because those calls are taking like 45 minutes each. So this way I can kind of get a feel for that first and then have that call with them and really dedicate your time to the people who really want to run with you. Not that if they don't want to run with you, that's bad. It's just, before, dedicating all that time to the one-on-one calls. Are there any questions? Any ideas?
Love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's what Ashley does. She's number 10. So it's clearly working. Her coaches, you can see like Kate Moore, like her coach is just, I think she sets this precedent from the beginning. And then too, for us who are more veteran coaches, it's getting your coaches started right, but then it's also teaching those coaches how to duplicate this system. Like, this is a very duplicatable system, which is part of the reason why I love it. It's efficient, it's quick, it's efficient, it's organized, but it's very duplicatable. Like, you guys, I just did it. I spent all day Friday and like half a day Saturday, and I literally duplicated what Ashley does. You know what I mean? It's all my own videos. I put my own twist on most of the wording, but it's a system that she has that all of her coaches duplicate, and that's why they're having success.
How many videos are there now? 7?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
And they're easy for you to do. Like, I was nervous about it, and I took the notes and I just ran with it. I think 5
This replaces Coach Basics. This replaces Coach Basics. Are we going to do something similar for
what was that?
Are we going to do something similar for shooting for Emerald?
No, I'm not.
Or just do the shooting for Emerald groups or Dash to Diamond groups?
The Dash to Diamond would be the next, yeah.
Okay.
Ashley, in addition, she does every other Thursday, she does a live Coach Basics type call in her group. And so I was going to start with like just pick like the last Monday of every month. Instead of our team call, we would do like a Coach Basics call. When our team, when the demand gets that much more, I can make it a supplemental thing. So it's not replacing a call, but for right now, I'm okay with it. Like being the fourth Monday of every month, being like a back to the basics kind of coach call to supplement this.
So I just want to clarify. So this is replacing Coach Basics and the 3 Getting Started Right calls.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited.
I know.
But there's still one call, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still having that one call, and I'm saying it's 20 minutes. I know myself it's going to be probably like 30 or 45
and
minutes.
you'll just go over questions. And
and that's why I said, like, make a list of your questions, aka don't message me every question, every
so there's no other agenda for that call. I'll just go over the video.
Yeah, like Ashley said, like, I just want to get to know you. And honestly, depending on what you decide to do with your setup, like I would love to get to know everybody who's on this team. So if they're following this exactly, they're going to message me also for a team call, or for a one-on-one call, which I'm okay with, if you guys are okay with.
Who did the website?
Ashley's sister. She's awesome.
Ashley Feldyson's sister?
Yeah, her name's Alyssa.
Was it easy to like?
She in high demand for other team boomers?
That's a good question. I don't know. She's done like Marie Sardelli's. She's done a few. I would message her. She's clearly really good at what she does. Part of it, I was like, okay, well, how did you do this for Ashley? I want this like Ashley's. And she did Kate Morgan's. She just knows her shit. She added like my Instagram under here. Like she knows all this stuff.
So she just ran with it more.
She just ran with it. So I provided her like a bunch of pictures that I thought might look good. I looked at Kate's and Ashley's and I was like, I want this and I want this, but I wanted to say this instead of this. And, and so she kind of did something and, we went back and forth. There's one day, it was a snow day. I was like, why don't we just get on the computer at the same time and just like bust this out? Yeah. So I was just doing all the wording. And then for the videos and Coach Basic stuff, I just did a master Google Doc and I sent it to her the other day and she just uploaded it all.
Wow.
Just easier. It's just faster because I'm sure I could figure it out, but that's not what I want to spend my time doing.
No, it'd take a while.
Yeah. So yeah. So definitely consider doing a website, but even if you don't do a website yet, I don't think it's like absolutely necessary. Even if you just start with making your own videos and making like a Google Doc you could send your people. When Joe and I decided to run our own Coach Basics, like 8 months ago, we started with like the Amy Reelman and Annie videos. And then we decided each month we would replace one video of ourselves. So you could do that. You could put all of my videos on a Google Doc and every month or every week or whatever, aim to replace one of my videos with one of yours. You know what I mean? So then your people are starting to seeing me, but then also seeing you a little bit too. Like I said, I was more nervous. All of us on this call could easily duplicate every video. They're not that involved, which is what I love too. It's like very clear, concise, straightforward, to the point. It's awesome. But Ashley has that way about her though too, when she speaks. I'm sure mine aren't, exactly what I'm like. But that's okay.
Stop mumbling, be more confident. Your videos are awesome.
I know, I'm working on confidence. Okay. And then so under Team Liberate, so then the exclusive Team Liberate content, I didn't totally go into this. So this you would give, like, so if you have that call with your person and they're like on board and they're not going to be overwhelmed, you could definitely give them the next password, both of which are one of the notes in the Google Keep note scripts. I know I'm going like off on a couple of different places here. There's also, if you go to their team page, I just put it there the other day, so you might have seen it. If you go to the files tab, all Team Liberate files. So this is all of what's there. So essentially, I guess new coaches could access it, but they probably won't know what to look for at the beginning anyway. And that's what I mean. It's not bad if they see it. I just don't want people to get overwhelmed if they don't have to. So this is the same thing. So what I'm saying is this is the same thing that's in here. You can access it through the team page too. So there's just, so some of it was info we already had, and then some of it was stuff I took from Ashley. So this is like a new challenger email that I send my new challengers now. I kind of took bits and pieces from, I think I took a lot of Kelsey's and took some ideas from Liz. So thanks, Liz and Kelsey. That's mine. You can edit it, tweak it, just some ideas. These Ashley had, they're amazing. So she has 80-day meal plans for every bracket for every time of day that somebody might work out. Like modified, not modified, with the performance line, without the performance line. They're actually like, they're legit for your people. It's like unreal. Tons of scripts. Again, a lot of it was her stuff. You can see it's copy of. It's all me copying her stuff. But I asked her, she didn't care. And then some of it was stuff that we had. So like this is all of the Google Keep scripts that she has in her Google Keep. Oh no, that's sad. Okay. Team docs, so stuff related to Team Liberate, which I think is just the big lib, but stuff to be added. Coaching stuff, didn't have a very much better name for it. Like she had this really cool, just like bits and pieces of how to kind of give your Facebook a facelift. She has a 14-day vital behavior training, which is really cool. This is just like the slides, but it's good information. The getting to diamond visual with the circles. If you want to like cheer on your coach. The same doc that's on the website, how to stay active. The No Boss Life doc. So it's like, you can see it's like a combination of her stuff and our stuff. This was my information I had before for what I do with my free leads. And accountability trackers, her whole team uses these. So there's a sample one that you could take and then you could make a copy of it and then you could post it here for accountability. I just started mine the other day. So like this is what she uses because she got SC 100 last month. She has to have a system like this in order to keep her people straight, or else she's gonna drown. So she keeps herself accountable to all of her stuff, but then like her SC points and like her business center, her husband's business, or her boyfriend's business center, her coach, her second business center, just a way to kind of keep accountable, and they all share them in the doc. So between the website and this, it's just, everything is centrally located. When I update one of these, it's Google Docs. So when I update it and then you guys go to access it, it's going to be the updated version. So, it's just everything's going to always be a little bit more organized and up to date and consistent, I think, now throughout like our team. So that the way that we're bringing on new people, it's going to be more consistent. And it's going to be more efficient for us as coaches because, you're going to end up having that call with the people who are really wanting to do this with you. And instead of having those 3 1-hour calls, you're going to be sending more invites, to be finding more of your sprouts. Planting those seeds. So I'm excited for it because it's clean, it's organized, it's my style. So I hope you guys find it helpful. Any other ideas or questions or things I can clarify? No.
Like it.
No. Okay, so then my last thing, I don't know how to make it this bigger. I'm going to stop my share. Does that come? Yeah, now it comes back to normal view. I want all of you guys to go through this as if you are a new coach on our team for a couple of different reasons. I want you to go through it so that you know, if you send one of your new coaches, say you sign up a coach tomorrow, you send her to go through all of this, you're going to know exactly what she's listening to, obviously. Number two, I want you to think about it as being a leader and, recreating this either sooner than later or later. Then also to give me some feedback, like maybe I have some typos, maybe something I said doesn't make sense, like some feedback, because this is essentially representing our whole team. So I want to make sure everybody kind of is on the same page. You kind of understand what I'm trying to say, that sort of thing, So definitely go through them. Like I said, most of the videos I think are like maybe 12 minutes. The last one's like 20. You don't have to do it all in a day, but I'd appreciate for you guys all to kind of listen to them or read everything, see what doesn't make sense, see what I can update or that sort of thing. But I'm really excited for it. I'm excited to kind of have this system in place. I feel like this was like the missing piece. This is like the last missing piece. Otherwise, I feel like pretty solid. And we gotta do it. Joe, you didn't meditate yesterday?
Nope.
I saw that post.
Messed up. 383 day streak.
That's okay. I liked your message, though. It was a good message.
Day one.
Also, the ring light back here is amazing. So awesome business write-off if you're ever interested in having the best lighting possible for your photos and your videos.
Is that the Diva ring light?
It's not that one. That one's really expensive. This is like the newer, like not as in new or old. It's called like newer, NEEWER or something. It's cheaper.
How much was it?
$100.
$100. That's it.
115 maybe. It's like I can show you. I can send you
a Diva ring light. It was like $250 or something.
Yeah, Kate Morgan has the wicked expensive one. Ashley has this one. I was like, if Ashley has this one, I'm gonna get that one.
Yeah.
I can show you though. I sent Ashley Graham, like a with and without picture yesterday. It's insane. The lighting is like crazy. So.
Yeah, that would be helpful for my attic.
Yeah. Ashley was saying the same thing. Her base, she works out in her basement. Her basement's like a dungeon. Yeah. Okay. So it's 9:10. So I'll let you guys go. If you think of anything, definitely let me know. I'm going to start like a doc or something. Maybe I'll do like a little giveaway, something. Once you go through it, you can add your name to the doc because I want everybody to go through it so that you can start using it like tomorrow. Say you sign up a coach tomorrow. So basically you sign up a coach, you send them that email. I would definitely read it, tweak it, edit it to make it sound like you. And then you expect that they go to the website, they have the password, and you're just wait to hear from them.
I'm interested to hear Jasminder's take on it since you just went through the old Coach Basics.
Yeah, same with Allison.
You go through the new one.
It's worth your time. I think it's way better.
Definitely.
But then also too, you'll know when you bring on your first coach, you're gonna have that firsthand knowledge of exactly what to do, what they just listened to, that sort of thing. I feel like I was just going to say something. I forget what it is. Oh, and so you could tell them in the message, like if you're talking to them through a Facebook message, you can say, I just sent you the welcome email, read through it. It has steps to do everything. I'll wait to hear from you. So like if there's no like miscommunication, like follow the steps and I can't wait to hear from you type of a thing. Then it is what it is.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm excited to see, what happens with it, but I'm very hopeful. I'm really excited. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys find it helpful too. Okay, gotta go finish my invites. Thanks for listening. Talk to you guys later.
All right.
All right, bye.
Bye.